trooper riding in the night, heart of gold but ready to fight, standing tall, doing what's right, shining truth like a firelight. Daddy's wisdom running deep taught me promises I've gotta keep, breaking chains, leaving pain behind, calling out the crooked kind. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies, no more secrets in disguise, second chances, they wear thin, spawn trooper rides again. Ain't no fear when I'm around, justice stands on solid ground. One last chance to make it right, or face the reckoning tonight. In the dark where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell, standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies, no more secrets in disguise, second chances, they wear thin, spawn trooper rise again. In the dark where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell, standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies, no more secrets in disguise, second chances, they wear thin, spawn trooper rise again.
Warning: the following video contains strong language, which may be offensive to some viewers and or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only. Thank you for your attention. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Right. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Right, before I start, I'm not going to address anybody by their names. I'm not going to address anybody except I'm going to address you as the audience. You are now going to be part witness, and you're going to be part of me putting this to bed once and for all. It's come to... how can I put this? I'm going to let you guys settle in first. I'm going to give you guys the ability to sit down, get your whatever drink you drink, right? Because there's going to be an early morning wake up call. And to all the minions who are responsible for the harassment and the hate campaign, because this only started after certain people threw their dummies out of the pram. Today's stream is putting this shit to bed. And there's a lot to take in. And there's going to be a lot to be said. So it's going to be a long one. So if you like playing both sides, this is your opportunity to actually hear the truth. So, but before I carry on, I need to finish a couple of things, if you don't mind. I fucking knew it. All right, let me get rid of that bit there. Oh, shit. Do you know what? I think the description that I've made, I am going to put that in a community post so everyone can see. So you're going to see a part of the description is going to be part of what's being said here today. I was thinking about this all evening last night. Okay, well, yeah. How are we going to do this? FUBAR and FAFO. Fucked up beyond all recognition and fuck around and find out. Right, well, unfortunately for some people, yeah, you went and faffled and you made a mistake. So, you think you're clever. Now, let me just point out, everything that is going to be visible today on this live stream is public knowledge. And as you will see, yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. Now, as you know, I am a fairly forgiving individual. But when you start attacking me and start trying to discredit me and you do everything else, you bring out the worst. Well, you haven't brought out the worst in me. Put it this way. You haven't woken up the bear. But what you've done, you've woken up the sidekick. So, okay. Now, a lot of people are not going to be happy with this, but that is not my problem. That is your problem. Okay? I'm not here to hold your hand because you'll have your feelings hurt. I am not here, right, to be ridiculed and be put down by insecure individuals who don't have any type of social interaction except what they have on the internet. Now, today, the topic of this is FUBAR, which means fucked up beyond all recognition. This is what that means. It's a military terminology, right? And who are we talking about? We are talking about those individuals who have not stopped since Christmas, since someone had their feelings hurt. So I am now putting it to bed. I have tried. I have said multiple times that I am going to put it. I'm going to move on. But no, someone made the biggest mistake in his fucking career. And yes, I will be swearing a little bit here today, and I do apologize. And it's not intended. It is natural. It's my reaction. So, yesterday's stream, I discussed, 1 second, I need to just check one thing. I discussed certain things. Right, okay, yeah. I discussed certain things. Okay? Now, I also brought up certain individuals and antagonization and everything else in regards to her. And today, I'm telling you right now, today I'm putting this to bed. And if they want to continue this and they want to act like this, then that's on them. Then you decide what you want to do. I'm not going to go, right, you go to theirs. You go to their stream, so you can't come in here. No, I am not going to do that. I am not like that. I've said that from get-go. Okay? What I do is a truth seeker. I am a truth seeker. I find the facts and the truth. Right. Now, FUBAR. This is going to be fucked up beyond all recognition. So I want you to sit there. I want you to try to keep the comments down to the minimum. And I want you to pay attention. Because I think that is the biggest fault with a lot of people. And there's a lot of people playing games. So I want you to pay attention. Do I sound heated or assertive? I sound very assertive. This is what happens when you stand in front of me when you have made up, when you have fucked up beyond all recognition. So, yesterday, I think it was yesterday evening, I received a message chatting away and I said, oh, by the way, have you seen this? I was like, what? And it was a link to Mike Arthur's shorts. And due to the fact that I've got him blocked, I was like, shit, do I really have to? Okay, I need a laugh. So I unblock him just for the purpose to see this short because apparently it was bad. Now, you know that all this started around Christmas. Well, this started when the Wilbourns, a.k.a. Georgie or Chrissy Lagley or whatever she wants to call herself, Mrs. Dog Collar, okay, when she appeared, everything went to shit. Now, Mike has never been a friend. He's been an acquaintance, right? The only thing me and him have got in common is that we both served. I worked for my living. He just sat on his ass and did nothing. Right, he makes out that he's the best thing that God's created. He like sliced pear, whatever you want to call it. Right now, so I go and watch this short. Now, first of all, I am genuinely saying this from my heart. I am not being sarcastic. I am not being facetious. I'm not being disrespectful or anything. You, Mike, looked run down, tired, and unwell. You need to get help. When I saw you in that short, it concerned me. It concerned me for your health. You look ill, mate. And as a veteran to another veteran, all I am saying is take a break, get some rest, go on a vacation, get some fresh air, or go and seek help. You don't look well. That's the only nice thing I'm going to be saying in this stream. And I mean that. I honestly mean that from the bottom of my heart. You may be an arsehole. You have disappointed me. You're a hypocrite and a liar. But one thing I will not do, I will not attack you on your health. It may be mental or physical. Right? You need to look for help. Mate, you look really bad. But that's by and by. Anyway, put that to one side. That's me showing emotion and feeling. That's not going to happen. Not anymore. Now we go back. Now, as you know, the title of this today is FUBAR. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? What hasn't already gone wrong? The recap. Around December, just before December, well, around the beginning of this December, I can't even bloody remember no more. Right, all I can remember is laying on the floor with my mate, holding him down for 45 minutes. I'll never forget that part. It was 45, and it was long. And he's not a small guy either. When his mother passed away. Now, here's the thing: before she passed away, the Wilbourns, aka Georgie, came into the scene, and I already had a bad feeling. And the thing is, I don't like judging people until, and I've already gone through this, but I'm going to recap. And basically, she decided to jump straight in there. She didn't even know who Scott Stark was, but we'll come to that bit in a bit. Okay, so if she didn't know who these people were, how come now suddenly she's the oracle of all knowledge? I don't get it, right? Because she dumps on other people's toes. But we'll get to that in a bit. Before my friend's mother passed, she did something that lost all credibility and all trust for her from me. Is that she contacted Bruce Matzkin. Considering everything that had been going on prior to that and everything else, she decided that out of all the lawyers and out of all the attorneys in that country, she decided to contact him. Why was that? Because she needed to be center of attention. Okay, fine. And then because of that, I distanced myself from her. I was very careful what I said in front of her. I was very careful what I said around her. Now, unfortunately for me, I don't know what other people would say to her if, I was discussing something. If I was discussing something about Bruce Matzkin or someone else, and I was giving them the research, I don't know if they spread it and they spoke about it in front of her. But I tried to cut my information down as much as I possibly could because of the lack of trust. And I'm glad I did in a way. She decided, right, because I was not talking to her that much, or I was not so nicey like some people were. She decided to have her feelings hurt, which she admitted she did, and she also admitted that she went to Max Lab, and she also admitted that that she ripped him a new one for him going around and spreading the bullshit. You've all seen the proof. You've all seen it. And the fact that I tried to contact her and tried to de-escalate everything and tried to sort things out and explain to her and said, look, this and this and this. And I did. And I don't care what people have shown you. What you have to understand is that both sides have the same messages. So if someone says, oh, what about this message? And they show me a screenshot and that message doesn't correspond with the message that I've got that comes from those DMs, then you've got a problem. But we digress. So one thing led to the other. Next, I want to talk to Mike one night on Discord. We know all this. Yeah, he's lying through his teeth. He could have told me that he spoke to them both. If he'd have told me he's already spoken to them, it wouldn't have been a drop in the ocean. It would have been nothing. I would have just moved on. I would have carried on talking to Georgie, and I would have tried to because the thing is, sometimes I am quite straight. I am quite forward. I will say what as it is. Right. And with her, I realized that you have to put those little kid gloves on, little fluffy gloves on, and be very tactile. Okay. So, but obviously you saw what happened. It went to shit. That happens when you got emotional people. Okay. Going on. I tried to not mention it. I tried to mention it. And I didn't mention any names. I just pointed out certain things, and I never mentioned names. Now, here's the thing: anyone with common sense, if your name hasn't been dropped, why are you reacting to anything? Just let them talk. You should have just let me talk. Just let me go on. People wouldn't have gave a shit. They would have asked questions, and I would have just went, "Ah, it doesn't matter." But no, you needed that content. You needed that negativity. All right. Okay. So here I am. Wait a minute. 1 second. I just need to check one more thing. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, that's the one. All right. So here I am around Christmas. Okay. And like I said yesterday, right, about Mike putting this picture up with HG in it, antagonizing and winding people up. And he thought it was funny. Yeah. But then he comes out with a short going, that words don't mean nothing. It's facts. Okay, we're playing that game. All right, so let's play that game then. But here's the thing. I thrive on research. I thrive on facts. And I have no need to lie. I have no need to be dishonest in what I say. The reason being is because if I know I've fucked up, I know I've messed up. And to be honest with you, I have messed up in a bit. I should have approached this differently. Well, that's good news. Anyway, and I would have tried to rectify it, or I would have like just bided my time and slowly distanced myself from the whole crew, not just from them two, from all of them, because I find it quite hypocritical that a person would sit there, receive illegal and personal information that someone acquired illegally, but sits there and makes out they're innocent. All right. Okay. Now, a couple of days ago, I received a message. I'm not gonna go through everything. A couple of days ago, I received a message, and it had this in it. It had this message in it. Oops, sorry. Now, let me put something else to bed right now. That night when Ratters came on my stream and explained everything about the inconsistencies or what people didn't believe or whatever, I didn't even know about. I wasn't even aware that this shit was going on until he came on my stream that night. When he then brought all that out, in flip side, Mike then came out with this big hoo-ha message that I will go to war, I will fight you, I'll go to war, and everything else. Okay. So why am I being blamed for something that I had no doing with and nothing to do with? I'm not even involved in this. I'm still waiting for either 100% it's true or 100% it's wrong. I don't go on hearsay. I want to see fucking facts. And obviously that doesn't get into your tinfoiled head, Mike, does it? But you go and accuse me. And the thing is, you did it really carefully. But he and Ratters, you did it very, very carefully. All right? But here's the problem. In the same breath, you don't threaten people that you're going to go to war. Well, have a guess what? Every battle you've had so far, you've lost. Okay? And you're going to lose this war. You asked for it, you're going to get it. Now, I have never, and I don't want to question your credibility. I'm not going to question your service. I mean, other people have already done that. I'm not going to question your marital status or anything else. That is none of my business. I have seen the video that you showed me. You have told me what happened. And that conversation is between you and me. That is my integrity, motherfucker. Mine. That is my integrity, which you don't have. I go by the core values and the creed and the leadership values that I was taught and that I taught other people. You were a wannabe desk jockey, right, who never served through the ranks to become a captain in the United States Marine Corps. You went in straight after college. So don't you sit on your high horse there and try to drag me down to your level, because now you've made a mistake. That little short that you did yesterday made a mistake that you are now going to regret, because the truth is coming to the surface. Oh no, it's not a threat, Mike. Oh no, Mike, it's not a threat. Don't get your stuff, your little stuffed toy, that you call Harley Grace. Don't get it. Don't. Oh no, go and get that Union Jack cup and make sure that it's strong coffee, because you're going to need it. So I've blocked this guy. I get that message. I'm like, yeah, fuck you. And I make a stream to make sure that people understand what's going on. Now, I'm not trying to be a hateful person. I am here. I was brought into this live stream thing by other people, and Mike was one of them. Mike gave me advice. Mike, on some aspects, is a very fucking good guy. All right? He is. His heart is in the right place, but his brain doesn't exist. He sits on that on a daily basis because he thinks that he is better than everyone else. He thinks because he can articulate what he is saying, and because he can articulate it way better than a lot of people can, he thinks that he's better. It's basically do as I say and not as I do, right? Or one rule for one person and a different rule for everyone else. Well, you made a big mistake. You wanna mock me and use my content to mock me? How childish are you? But I digress because I really want to rip you a new one, but that's pointless because obviously I've come to the thought that you are as much use as a fart in a spacesuit, sunshine. So I'm just going to stick with facts. I'm going to stick with truths, and I'm just going to I'm going to allow other people to decide for themselves. The fact that I helped multiple people get where they are, and then within days, these people had 200-300 subs. It was all about the subs. It's all about getting monetized. Well, hey, newsflash, I'm not monetized. Yeah, you see, this is yeah. It's called integrity. It's called ethics. It's like, I am a man of my word. But you don't listen. You don't want to stop. You want to get reaction. But here's your problem, sunshine. The reaction that you're getting now is one that you don't want. I told you, don't fuck with me. I'm a person with not to fuck. I will not give any quarter, and I will get my resolve. I warned you. I told you privately. I said, look, if we fall out, don't try me. I know that you can go to other people and get all my personal information if you want. And that's illegal. And then I got you by your balls. And you know that. And the thing is, I will know if you're trying it or you're doing it or you've done it. And I won't tell you if it's been done, doing it, or going to. I'm not going to say a word. I'm going to let other people do the action for me. So be very careful. Very, very careful. I've already told you. Yeah. Anyway, I digress. Right. So, let's have a quick breather. I'll be right back because I need to go to the bathroom. You guys can talk amongst yourself. And by the way, hello, everybody. Like I said, it's going to be a very interesting one. And the reason I'm not responding to you guys right now is because I don't want to get off track. I don't want to get off track. I don't care if there are hypocrites in here, backstabbers in here, turncoats in here. I don't care. Everyone in here right now, all right, I love you all. Everyone who's here, thank you for being here. Okay, and all I can say is that at the end of the day, don't let anyone dictate or choose your thought process. You need to decide for yourself. And this time, it's going to hurt. This time, it's going to hurt. Because a lot of people are now going to see the truth. They all know what's happened. They all seen the screenshots. They've all seen the DMs. I have hours and hours of DMs. I could show. I won't go members only to grift at it. No, I'll put them out there when and if I decide to. I've already put enough out there. But let me go for a quick slash, and I'll be right back. Right. And I forgot something. There was something I was going to mention. In fact, it's quite funny, actually. There was a post on Facebook the other day, and yesterday I think it was, and they said that I'm a hypocrite, and all the information, all the research that I've done, I didn't do myself. So okay, then, so how come, right? Her little ladyship, right, hadn't been. This is only days after she threw her teddy out the pram. Right, couldn't even get it right, considering that I had been already spoken about Lizard Boy. The fact that she got his jail sentence wrong. One of the most easiest pieces of research you could fucking remember. $2,000. I mean, this was months ago, and I can remember the one guy got 18 months and $4,000 fine, and the other guy got $2,000, and Robbie got $2,000 fine and a year's sentence. I mean, come on. If I do research, I don't. Yeah, but I'm not going to explain myself here. Right, I'm back. Intermission. Oh shit! Here we go. The facts. Oh boy. Yeah. Let me just make sure I've got the right screenshots here. Because when you're on a mission, sometimes you. Yeah. Okie dokie. Right. Okay, no, right. Okay, so what we're going to do, we are going to go like that. Okay. All right. Now, let's go back to this short, shall we? Facts. When I saw this short, I unblocked Numbnut, and I also unblocked her. All right. And the reason being is because obviously I had a funny feeling that she was going to comment. And I actually, when I went on there, there was one, or I think there was 2 comments or 1 comment. So I made a comment. I responded. I watched the video, and I was absolutely fucking gobsmacked that someone who sits on a platform, calls his stream a show, and makes out that he is, I don't know, a god, whatever you want. I mean, whatever fantasy he is in. And yes, Mike, I think you're a fantasist, and I think that you definitely need to seek professional help. And my reasoning is going to be coming very shortly. Here's the facts. Now, I don't hate Mike. I'm disappointed in his behavior and his conduct and the way he behaved. He says he's got boundaries, but he doesn't care about anyone else's boundaries. Specifically, Harley Grace's boundaries or any other human boundary. Now, look, I don't care if you like the crampons, the fleas, or whatever, or you like them or dislike them, but there is a line you don't cross. There's a line you don't cross. Now, I know that I find them despicable. I can't even listen to their voice and I start throwing up. But the difference between you, Mike, and Georgie and everyone else in your ecosystem and looking at their ecosystem, the only difference is, right, they're obvious when it comes to the grift. You guys want to get fame, and you want the numbers, you want the subs, and you want all this, right? But the thing is, here's the thing: you are achieving all this because of what's going on at the moment. You are basically getting all the subs because you're covering Jeremy Hells. But Jeremy Hells is going to go away after all this court case, right? And to be honest with you, you are using him and his name to get where you are. Me, I've probably mentioned him in conversation, or I've mentioned him in regards of court hearings, or the recent denied motion. Yet again, I mean, I keep on calling this shit. I should start playing the lottery. But anyway, we digress. But the thing is, you guys sit there and you badmouth people, all right? And the thing is, you're doing exactly the same what they do. They sit on their platform, all right? And when one, like Lisa will say something, you'll get Tori who will agree with it, and then you got Robbie go, yeah, that's right. All right? Even if it's a bullshit lie, they will enable it, and they will then say, yeah, that's true. And you are showing the same freaking exact behavior patterns they are. But I haven't brought that up yet, but I am now. Because I cannot just prove that, I am going to show that. Because you just don't want to move on. I can talk about you and anyone else as much as I freaking well like. Anything you put on a public domain is fair use. And the only reason I am being respectful and redacting certain things is because I have respect, which is something you lack for. Well, not just you, quite a few people actually, especially the people who used to come to my stream, and then because of the gift of the gab, the golden tongue believed the shit that you said. And I know for a fact they're probably sitting outside listening to this. So here's a bit of a word of advice. Listen very carefully. Pay very close attention. And if you miss it, rewatch it. Because either way, you're giving me views. And I'm not doing this for the clout. I'm not doing this for the views. I'm doing it for the truth, the facts. So, here are the facts. So you come out with this little fucking short. You look very ill, by the way. Seriously, dude. You need to go and fucking get some help. You need to go and get your blood pressure. So you need to get checked somehow. Just go and get checked, please. I don't hate you. I don't hate you. I'm disappointed in you. But when I see a fellow vet look like that, you need to go and get help. You need to go and get yourself checked up. I'm just saying. And I'm being as nice as I possibly can. And you know about me. When I say it, I mean it. But you're still an arsehole. And I'll say that in your face if you want. Right, here's the thing. I can't believe I had to unblock you to just see, I mean, like, how, this is stupid. This is childish. This is stupid. But anyway, we'll carry on. We've started, so we may as well carry on. Anyway, so here are the facts. Yeah, so the facts, right? They're the facts. So all this is shit. Now, let's go to the evidence, shall we? Oh, God, this is like a PowerPoint presentation I used to do at work in camp. Fucking hell. Right, boys, sit up. Remove your headdress. Pay attention. I will say this only once. Right, so. Okay. So basically, we go to these. As you can see here, it's okay. I will, as you can see here, I respond to the video. And this is what I say. So you need other people's content to get your own. Okay. Strange, but okay. Now let's make this 100%. I was there when you called them. I was also there when you spoke to them. I was also there when you mocked the crampons with the little toy dog. I was also there when you posted multiple times the picture of the FUBAR and HG to get a ruse, antagonize them. Fact. And to provoke them. Fact. And you found that entertaining and you even brag about it. Fact. Now, don't you think that's factual enough? So 2 wrongs don't make a right. And you're here proving me once again right in your actions. You just can't stop. You need to be right all the time. What I was saying was factual and to the point and generic. That's what I was. I'm responding about what I said in my stream because he took a voice clip from my stream, sped it up, thinking that, like, you know, I don't care. I really don't care. But the fact that he did that, just anyway. Remember, facts are to be seen. You need content. You need people to believe your narrative. Well, son, you just once again proved me right by your own actions. And that fella is fact. And obviously, he responds. You weren't there when I called them. Bruce was there. Yes, he was. Because I was also there when he was there. You haven't done anything to help HG. You won't even bring Eric on your show. Eric, if I invited Eric onto my stream, I will invite him when I want to. It's just like anyone else. You see, I'm not like you and other people who need that attention or that content. I talk to Eric all the time in the background, behind the scenes. Right? The fact that I have helped Eric achieve a goal, not just me, but everyone. We all as a collective group, helped a veteran achieve and get where he had to be. Where you dragged him through the dirt on one of your streams and just dropped him and gave guilty by association just because, right, he was non grata, person of non grata, because he didn't want to get involved in anything. you absolute buffoon. And the thing is, we as a collective in the Wolf Den, we as a collective group in this chat right now, the people who come in here and communicate with each other and me, we, including Snowflower, we achieved something for someone, a veteran who needed that help in a shorter period of fucking time than you, because all you wanted was the clout and and here the fame. We didn't. We just wanted to help a veteran. That's the difference. That there is the difference. But no, it's all about that fame, innit? My show. Oh, let the show begin. Right? You haven't done anything right. And you keep making content about me. 100% I'm using it and mocking you. Well, there's the problem. You haven't even achieved that yet. But it gets better. Okay? Right? So there's the top one. So we know there's continuity. Eric, thank you very much for being here. You are part of the topic, so please stay. Then you say, I'll give you a short, right, okay, sorry, wait a minute, where is it? And then that's, so he does that, right? He then writes this, I'll give you a short little YouTube, and why you would say this only makes you look guilty. And I know for a fact the people who are doing it, because it didn't happen before all this shit happened in December. It happened after the fact. So that means everybody who is associated with you who come in, right, all your little minions and your mods and everyone else, right, they're coming to my stream, regardless if it's thumbs up or thumbs down, but they're coming to my stream because of you and hitting that thumbs down, because I never had that before. And they're even affecting my game videos as well. So here's a little bit of advice. Tell your little minions to come back, remove those thumbs down. They don't have to give thumbs up or thumbs down. I know it doesn't affect my account, but what you're doing is just proving me right, because this didn't start until you guys started. So anyway, right. So I'll give you a short little YouTube tutorial. How arrogant you are, but I already knew what you were about to say. When you comment on my videos, you are telling you, okay, me, I think you meant me, but okay, to more people want to see this video. Right, okay, I don't know if you were playing with yourself or your man sausage or something, but okay, I get it, sort of. All right, and I heard you think I'm giving your videos thumbs down. If I was, you should be thanking me, because YouTube looks as thumbs up and thumbs down exactly the same as engagement. Now, why would you say that? Why would you say that? What, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Anyway, my response to the first comment is, so please just, and I wasn't being sarcastic. I was trying to be as communicative and as friendly as I possibly can. As you see, there's more there, but I'll fix that in a minute. Right. So please, just to clear this up, you are stating I was not in your stream the day you called CPS, and also was not in your stream when Bruce came onto your platform. Right. And then on the second one, again, thank you for your input. I shall endeavor to check it into that and file it under, please endeavor to check. All right, read more. Anyway, right. So as you can see here, this is the same screen, but what I've done, I've actually opened it up so you can actually see what is actually being said. So you know that there's transparency, and here are the facts. However, I will take your post as confirmation that, in fact, you are stating I did not. So, yep, okay, thank you. All right, yeah, thank you. I should have checked that one. Thank why you are for your response. Okay, and again, thank you for your response. At no time was I rude, disrespectful, or anything else. I don't have to. And then this. I've reblocked them, so now I can't. I reblocked both of them this morning, and here you go. Oh, I missed that one. I'm sorry. All right, but here you go. I mean, what else? What else can I say? What else do you guys need to see? Their conduct and behavior. All right. So basically, Georgie, I'm always lying. Right. Okay, then. Right. I mean, people should see your DMs. The fact when you get caught in a lie, you panic and then you start, I have no need to lie. Right? And then you go, shoo fly, leave us alone. Oh, poor diddums. How's your divorce going, by the way? Now, I've got mental illness. Yes, I suffer from PTSD. I've been medically diagnosed with PTSD. And you know that. And that's why you keep on mentioning mental health or mental illness or therapists, because you're trying to get under my skin. But here's the thing. You've got a service dog. You go on about your mental health all the time. But the thing is, you never see me attack you or try to belittle you. Right? But here you are yet again doing the same thing. And you call yourself an honorable veteran, a gentleman, a veteran, an officer, someone who's there to sit on their platform. And yet again, you attack someone. Now, all this is your doing. This is all you're doing, not mine, yours. It just astounds me how stupid you are. It just astounds me how stupid you are. Oh, and it gets better. It gets better. Yeah, it gets way better. Well, actual fact, let me rephrase that. It actually gets worse. So we continue with the evidence. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So look at the comment on the top, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wait, there you go. So you think that your conduct and behavior is correct, considering for what you and who you stand for. Now, as a veteran, I am disgusted. I am absolutely fucking disgusted with your blatant freaking disrespect and doing exactly the same that the fleas and crampons and everyone else. And you're using a picture as a weapon. You're weaponizing a picture. And you think I hate that. I hate the fact that you are doing that. And I have done from the minute when you started doing it. And I told you that I don't agree with what you're doing. And you're bragging about it. Here's another one. 24th of December. They will make accusations but not post the documents from the FOIA. What does that tell you? Anyway, here's a picture. 23rd of December, what do you want for Christmas? Answers below. 22nd, I hope you're all enjoying your family this weekend. 21st of December, this is a special message to Robbie and his workers. Have a happy holiday. Here's another one, 17th of December. I hope you all have a beautiful and happy holidays. So you want to sit there and you want to have a go at any other people about how they conduct and behave themselves, but here you are ridiculing people and using a picture with a child in it who needs to be removed from that situation, but you're using her just like Lynette did. Now, hypocrisy? Yes, definitely. Lies and dishonor about saying you never did anything, you never done anything wrong, that you tried, you made one phone call to the CPS and got told no, and then minutes later you had Bruce Matzkin on your platform thinking that you're some sort of freaking god, a journalist thinking that you're so good. And the fact that people are believing anything that comes out of your mouth. Oh, it gets better. We're not done. It gets better. It gets better. Now, you remember that post that Max Lab did as anonymous about Uncle Frank being in a hospice, and Yoda got pissed off, and then suddenly I'm in a conversation with you and Yoda, and next thing you know, Yoda's given posting the personal information of Max Lab, including his home address and his IP, and you just sat there and giggled and thought it was funny. And then behind fucking Yoda's back, you're talking shit about him. And then suddenly you're both fucking bum chums. Oh, can I prove it, you ask? Oh, you bet I can. You bet I can. And here's the thing. I've already passed that information on to the authorities. That's already gone. That's why that courier turned up on my doorstep that morning. It's all gone. It's all done. Because the thing is, at the end of the day, it's a legal requirement for me to report any crime, any criminal actions that have taken place online. I told you that from when you first met me, that anything illegal I have to report. I fucking warned you, Mike. I warned you. Don't do anything that's illegal. And if you think I'm joking, yeah. But hey, we have more. I'm putting this to bed. As far as I'm concerned, once this is over, it is over. I don't want to know. I don't want to even know that you exist or that Georgie exists or anyone else associated to you. I don't care about the people because they're very easily misled, because the internet for some people is like a lifeline. So I'm not gonna take that away from them. I know a lot of people, don't like me for the fact that I am outspoken and I say it as it is. Now, that you used, may he rest in peace, the situation with Uncle Frank, who I adored. I loved that man. He was probably only one of a handful of people who I was happy to see. He motivated me, and you destroyed that with your actions. And that, I'm never going to forgive for you. That you're never going to get away from. I'm going to remind you every time. And like I said, I've got nothing to do with that situation until I see proof either way. 100% factual proof either way. I'm not gonna get involved. Yes, I know. Right. So let's look at the truth, shall we? About this short you put up. So you state that I was not there. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I have to go ahead and call you a bullshitter. I have to go ahead because, ladies and gentlemen, if you go to the 20th of August 2024 on his platform, which has got 20,497 views and 1,100 thumbs up, because that was one of the first times I actually interacted with His Royal Highness. That was the day when he was on his live stream and he watched the video of the trespass about, the whole thing. And then he went on this little fucking charade about, I feel so sorry for that. Oh God, someone needs to call it. Yeah. And he called the CPS. And he made a big thing about it. Yeah. Yeah. And here he is making a short. Do you know, just very quickly to change the topic, do you know last night, until about 4 o'clock this morning, while I was prepping all this, part of me didn't want to do this. Part of me just wanted to ignore it and just move on, because he's just an absolute peasant. He's a buffoon. He's not worth the oxygen or the rations. But do you know what? I'm a seeker. I like the truth and I like facts. And if I'm involved in this, then I need to prove such facts and prove such truths. And like I said, everything that I've got has been passed on. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, talk about shooting yourself and proving me right yet again. You are a liar, Mike Arthur. You are you are a person who is discontent with real life. So you bring your life into the fantastic world of fantasy and the matrix of the interwebs. And you think that you can live and earn, you sell t-shirts in the same breath as you try to help someone with a GoFundMe. I haven't seen, all I've seen you do over the last 6 months is just go on about this case and about the crampons, the fleas, and Robbie and everything else. None of you did any research on the backgrounds of Robbie. I even spoke to you about the night when Robbie apparently trained members of the 75th Ranger Battalion, and you were like, "Yeah, oh yeah, that is full of shit." Yeah, and you came out with some crap. Yeah, and even I know that, like, any pre-deployment training you do, you don't spend days doing one thing. You spend about a day, half a day, and then you move on to the next one. That's why they put a lot of topics, and you even agreed with that. But I did all the research on that. I did a lot of research, and yeah, you used some of it, and then here's the best thing. You even nearly made a mistake with John German when we were chatting about that, and you didn't even notice the fact that, right, that the auction ID storage number was on the receipt that John German sent you. And I actually pointed it to you. I said, "Have you checked the receipt?" And you were like, "Why?" I said, "If you look on the receipt and you look at the freaking auction storage number, right, it corresponds with that one." So basically what he's saying, he bought that one, but he's saying that the one that Jeremy's bought is a complete different auction number. So Jeremy had never, ever was involved in the buying and selling of that one storage that John German is stating he did. And you nearly made a mistake and actually freaking, yeah, because you were so keen. You had screenshots from the adoption paperwork that you received, that you got in an email from Bruce. You see, here's the thing. Trust needs to be worked on and needs to be built. You have an issue with that, right? Because you think that the minute you get something, you are the number one expert on all this. But you make mistakes. And a lot of you have made mistakes in the past. I even came into the stream just after all this breakup, and because Georgie went, "Oh yeah, he was in jail for 2 years." I actually came in. I went, "Actual fact, he was in jail for 1 year, and he was fined for 2,000. Have a good day, bye bye." And I left. And I think it was just shortly after that I actually blocked you two, because you just bore me to shit. All right, because you do the same, ha ha ha. And Georgie, here's the thing. All right, try not to go on a platform after you're still half asleep. You sound like Godzilla having a fart. Just wake up, have a coffee or 5, and just wake up. I know you like the attention. I know that you've been spreading shit, but there's one thing I'm not. I'm not hateful. So please wake up before you go on stream, so you don't sound like you're on something or you're coming down on something. And also the birds, come on. If you want people to be able to hear you, I know birds are beautiful. I love the sound, and you guys have got some, beautiful birds. I've seen them, and yeah, brilliant. But remember, you've got people who want to come and listen to you, not walk away with a freaking migraine or a headache or tendonitis because of the continuous. Okay, so try to think about your guests. Try to think about the people that you know. Oh, and by the way, Mrs. Spawn did not want me to do this. She know because the thing is, she knows when someone is in my hair, my target frame. She knows that I'm not going to stop until I've proven factual truth. But anyway, we digress. Right, the truth. Now, going back to the 20th of August last year, you stated that I was not in there. You stated in your comment on your video, right, that I wasn't there. And you were trying to use that as credibility that, oh, look at me. I was there. I phoned up. I done this. I phoned up about Harley Grace. I've been mentioning Harley Grace from day one. I don't want to see that child be used and the way she's been used again. I want the CPS. I want the police. I want the National Guard. I want everyone to go in there and remove that child and put that child into an environment where, one, it's hygienic, it's warm, it's safe, and she receives the love and the affection that she deserves for a 5-year-old. And I've been saying that. You find anyone who can say that I haven't been saying that. I live in Europe. I don't live in the States, because if I lived in the States, trust me, I'd be campaigning. I would be campaigning. I would be going to newspapers, news channels. I'd be going to I'd be going to governors, senators. I would be doing everything to save that child from this environment. What have you done? Oh, I'm going to phone CPS and get some clout. Oh, look at me, 20,000 views later. But you made a big mistake. You lied again. And you continuously lie again and again and again and again and again and again. I start sounding like Jeremy Hills now. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, not 5 times, not 6 times, not 7 times, not 8 times, not 9 times, not 10 times. You are an absolute buffoon. And your little side chick, okay, as well. Because all you do this for is the clout. And now you're dragging other people into it. Someone who I've actually got respect for, and someone who I am not, and I refuse to name. Because I got respect for those individuals. But you don't know that word, do you? I'm surprised you can spell it. But anyway, let's go on to the next, right? So you accuse me. You are stating that I was not in that stream. You are lying through your fucking teeth. And do you know why? Oh, same t-shirt. This is your arm with your phone in front of you. I have actually blocked out your face because I actually feel physically sick now when I see you, because you're just an absolute vermin, right? Okay? I mean, how many times do I have to prove that I was in your stream? Yeah? I have, out of respect, removed any people who were in there just to prove a fucking point. Yeah? Here's your little watermark for your stream. Okay? Public information, fair use. I am proving a point. I'm using this as critique, comment, and journalistic investigation. Right? So here I am in your stream. Yeah? And the fact is, you've got your chat on from Restream. Huh. And if you think this is Photoshop, no, this happens when you actually put your browser over, that will come up. But if you take it away, it'll disappear. Okay? But to confirm, oh dear. Oh dear. See what I mean? When you take your thing away, that disappears. Oh, look at all these. Look at all these. Look at all these. Oh, look at all these. Okay, look at this. Look at this. But here I am in your stream. Don't you find that interesting that you're saying that I was never there? That I was not in your stream? That I wasn't there when Bruce Matzkin was on there? Because afterwards, I actually spoke to you one-to-one. And I said to you, I said, didn't you hear him tell you go, shh, shh, shh. Didn't you hear that? And now you are going around with your little side chick, Kick, and other people trying to discredit me. I have just proven 100% that you are a fucking liar. That you will twist the story to your narrative that you want. You are a disgrace to the service. You are a disgrace to the badge and to the fucking flag. You have no integrity, you have no honor, you have no ethics, and you have no courage or selfless commitment to yourself or to your brothers in arms or sisters in arms. You want to sit on your platform, you want to attack innocent people with your lies. The fact that when you make a mistake, you blame other people. Well, sunshine. Today is lesson 1. And this is me just warming up. I am just warming up. I don't care what your issue is with Rattus. I don't care what your issue is with anyone else. I don't care what the issue is with your divorce or anything. I don't care. It's none of my business. But the minute you come into my playground, the minute you come onto my firing range and start throwing your weight around, sunshine, you've messed with the wrong soldier, the wrong infanteer, the wrong person who knows exactly how you tick. This is not them and us. This is me and you. You are a coward. You are a liar. You need professional help, and I think you should seek it way quicker than you think you should. You are making yourself look like an absolute prat. You have lied not once but multiple times. You sit on your platform, you drag other veterans through the crap, and then you expect people to like you. Now, that's entirely up to them. If they are so blatantly, sheep, if they want to be sheep, let them be sheep. I'm still going to treat them with the same respect they treat me. They want to talk shit. And here's the thing, MaxLab and Daniel, stop posting anonymously on Facebook. Seriously, stop. That's the only thing I'm going to say to you two. I've got nothing against you. I think you're being manipulated by people who know how to manipulate you. Stop posting on Facebook, because all you're doing is giving other people ammunition. Ooh. Oop. Oh. Sorry, do apologize. I just need to do something right now. I just I'm just checking something right now. Yeah, there we go. I was wondering where that was. Right. So right now we're just going to go for a quick intermission. I'm going to mute my mic because I need to go and make a coffee. Give me 2 secs and I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, wait. Now that I've put the kettle on because I need a brew, you take it back one. You need to learn to be honest and to be truthful. You can say whatever you like now. Anything you say as of today, it should be taken as with a pinch of salt, and that includes anyone else associated to you. Now, there's a lot of people who have jumped on the bandwagon with your little campaign here, but the thing is, you've made the bigger mistake. All right, you will make out now anything you do for veterans. That I'm not going to question that yet. Like, I mean, you could actually do a little bit more instead of concentrating on putting pictures up and acting like a complete child. All right, what you could do is actually do more for veterans. Right, but you only do it when you think that people are like questioning your credibility and your integrity. But you always seem to like every time the shit hits the fan, or you open a curtain and you see the bad weather coming towards you, you suddenly close the curtains and then act like if nothing's happening. Well, newsflash, sunshine, I have only just warmed up. This is nothing compared to what I've got coming. If you continue to harass and you continue to open your fucking mouth about me, I have told you, leave me the hell alone. Leave me out your little fantasies. I don't care. You're full of shit. You're a liar. You are a liar. And I've proven that 100% factual. And no, you are not allowed to use my content. This is my personal copyrighted content. It is under my name. It is my creation. You can ask me for permission if you want to use it, but you are not allowed to use my content of any of my videos as of today. And I will also put myself in that in regards of any content you put up. Actual fact, let me rephrase that. No, fuck that. You do what you like. Do what you like. I don't give a shit. Actual fact, do what you like. It's all fair use anyway. It's all public knowledge. I've got nothing to hide. Don't even know why I said that. Because at the end of the day, that's all you can do. Is take other people's content or go on or jump on the bandwagon. Some of the shit that you said behind people's backs about Max Lab, about Yoda, about other people. Don't hear you talking the truth about that. Now, I don't like Yoda for what he did. Doesn't mean I hate him. Oh no, I don't hate him. I think I spoke to Yoda. I spoke to Yoda one-to-one. But at the end of the day, whatever's going on with this little fantasy world about Uncle Frank's and everything else and Ratters and all that, that's got nothing to do with me. That is a you problem, not me. Don't drag me into something that's nothing to do with me. And I'm still waiting for factual proof, actually. And I think a lot of people are. A lot of people are asking questions now because they want to see proof. They want to see facts. And you've made a statement that you have all the facts. Funny, isn't it? Difference between you and me. Difference between a working soldier and an officer. Someone who went up in the ranks, worked very hard, day in, day out, year in, year out, sweat, blood and tears, gave up so much of his life to progress. And look at you, college graduate, go straight into as an officer. You fucking wimp. But this is not about everyone and me. It's about you and me. I'm a man. You're a man. I've got a large man sausage. You've got a small one. Well, actually, you got two. One on your forehead and one between your legs. But we're not going to go into that. Because here's the thing. I didn't want this. I didn't want this at all. You, your little side chick, kick, and other people pushed it. You just don't want to leave it alone because you want content. Well, here's a newsflash. You're not getting the content. It's just like Bruce. Bruce wanted the PR. He wanted to get his name out there with his mac and cheese and all that. Yeah, we talk about it. But the difference between you and him, he's actually a real arsehole. You are just working on to becoming one. That's the difference. He is an arsehole. You're working very hard to become one. And then once in a while failing on that. But hey, you know, maybe Georgie can help you. Because she's good at being an arsehole. Because she talks out of it a lot. Oh, he hurt my feelings, so I went and told Max Lab. I've got the screenshots. I've got all the proof. I can say this, and we've very happily shown the proof as well, because people I have already shown it. But here's the thing: I know for a fact it's people don't send you all this. That you sit outside my stream and you watch my stream. So I would like to thank you, and you know, thank me as well because I watched your little shorty there. But I want to thank you for the view. But this is not a hate thing. This is not hate. This is the facts. This is truth and facts. Now, I'm no angel. You know, I've made mistakes. Yeah, I have. I should have approached things differently when all the shit was going on around Christmas. Yeah, yeah, sure. But there's a lot of guilty by association going on. You know, when people confront other people about their bullshit and then suddenly they dangle that carrot in front of them, but they don't do anything. Don't you find that interesting, Mike? That you've dangled the carrot in front of everybody about the facts and the truth and you got it, but you're not going to show it to anyone? Don't you find that interesting, Mike? Don't you find it very hypocritical that you could actually solve and put to bed a issue that like a discrepancy where people have questions? I'm looking at both sides here. Don't get me wrong. I'm not criticizing you. I am looking at both sides. One side is saying, oh, they want this. You're saying, I've got it, but I'm not going to show you. So who's right in this? Don't you think that people will not go, well, hang on a second. If he's saying that, and then he's saying that, maybe what he's saying is true. Why would he say that, but not prove it? But he said, you know what I mean? People will listen to this. People, and I'm not saying everyone is very easily manipulated. Not everyone is. Right? But you assume that people won't call you on it. Well, I'm calling you. Prove it. Show your proof if you've got it. Show your proof and prove everyone who's like, I mean, I can't even remember half of what I said that night because I literally, it felt like I could be hit in the head with a sledgehammer. That's how much of a shock I was. Even my own wife was surprised of my reaction. I mean, when I spoke to her afterwards about it. Texas, I'm not here to hate on anybody. I'm here, right, because I want to put this shit to bed once and for all. And I haven't even started yet. This is me just pointing out a fact. I'm not trying to, you know, hate on Mike or discredit Mike, but he's doing that himself. He had every opportunity. When I said, I've got you in my hand, I have got you right here in my hand. That was for him to realize, go, oh shit, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm going to move on. You know, the better man moves on. And I've tried, but this time, today, it's getting put to sleep. And if Mike carries on, then I rest my case. Because the only thing Mike can now do is go on to the attack. Because I've now proven that he is a liar, that he fabricates shit, that he makes himself out to look like something that he's not. And that there, right, is the problem. I don't have to prove anything. I am me. I don't care if Mike goes live right now and starts whining and flapping his gums. Oh, talk about that. Coffee. Because I know for a fact he won't be able to resist it. Because that's the type of person he is. All right, it's because he's got this insecurity. Is basically when he gets called out, he has to prove himself right. Taters, not haters. Wait, what? I am so confused. What do you, Diana? Where are you? Anyway, no. Anyway, so let me just finish. Now, here's the thing. I don't really give a rat's ass what he does or what he says. He now has a bed made and he can lay in it. All right. I have shown you true factual proof of deceit, lies, and conduct unbecoming. Oh, you got COVID again. Well, just lay back and relax and just listen to my sexy voice. I'll make you go to sleep. Don't you worry about that, Texas alien. Right. Right. Here's the thing. I'm not going to give no quarter. And my resolve is final. And if you seriously think that I have, started or I'm starting saying, I'm finishing this. I'm putting this to bed. And if you think that this is something, no, this is me just warming up. I have so fucking much. But at the end of the day, I am not a spiteful or hateful person. I usually give people one chance and that's it. I've gave Mike and Georgie and everyone associated to all this shit, I have gave them multiple choice chances. But my patience is running thin. And as a veteran, as a fellow veteran, I want to say this one thing, right? Mike, grow up and think about how you would have conducted yourself if this was, because I'll tell you one thing, if this was regimental and me and you were in the same regiment, one of us would be walking away with a boxing championship cup. Because that's one thing, that's one of the ways you settle disagreements. Well, in the British Army, they call it milling, right? But aggression and violence doesn't solve anything. Threats and everything, you want to consider anything a threat, and anything for you when you get dragged into, when you get the spotlight put on you, all right, is a threat. Now, you are the one who put me on that stage. You are the one who opened the door. You gave me carte blanche. You wanted me to go, okay, and then go ahead and show me the proof. Right, I've done that. And I've done that multiple times. And every time I've proven you wrong. But this time I have now shown evidence that you are also a liar. That you can't even remember your own streams. And looking at that picture, I'm looking at the screenshot, the thumbnail of your short. And trust me, with anyone with any type of medical experience would say there's something wrong. You look ill. And as a human being to another human being, please seek professional help. That's all I'm saying. And that's all I've got to say. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to the final thoughts. And we're going to discuss this. We're going to discuss whatever. Okay. Now, like I said, there's no hate in this. There is no, how can I put it? I don't seek vengeance. I don't seek anything. What I do seek is people to be honest with themselves. People to be honest. People to be honest. Fucking hell, there you go. People to be honest. I mean, it's what else would you ask from someone? What else would you ask from a human being, an adult, who will sit on his platform. Look, I know, listen, mate, right? If you get desperate, buy yourself a blow-up doll, get a punch and repair kit, do that, and then you're happy. All right, because you seem frustrated. I mean, like, but you can't take your frustrations or your discontent out on other people. You can't sit on your platform and drag another veteran through the dirt because someone else had their feelings hurt or became emotional, and then try to spread lies. And the fact that someone tried to call, like, for perfect example, Sergeant Mitch the other day, when he came in last night, he was pissed, right? But luckily, I got to the bottom of it and I found out what happened. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of an update of what happened. Right. Eric and Sergeant Mitch, right? Sergeant Mitch offered to help Eric. Okay, at no time was there anything asked in financial or monetary. Nothing. Not one bit. In fact, Sergeant Mitch actually thought at one point it was Eric. But it wasn't. It was a third party. Someone, okay, called Eric from Facebook. Not Eric, sorry. Someone called Sergeant Mitch from Facebook and made an accusation. And because Sergeant Mitch didn't recognize the person or didn't know and assumed and thought it was Eric, right, thought that was being said. But it turned out to be a third person who had nothing to do and just wanted to stir the shit. Again, you can't make this crap up. This is how spiteful, how toxic, and how low people can get. But luckily, I got the chance to talk to Eric and Sergeant Mitch, and it was discussed and it was solved. And you know what? I'm proud of both Sergeant Mitch and Eric for how they dealt with it, how they approached it, right? And that is freaking awesome, right? And even that, yeah. So, so that I can tell you guys, I ever think that so Mitch was accused of, or the accusation itself is absolutely shite. So don't worry about it, right? So hopefully we could, we'll move on, because there's going to be people out there who are going to look for every and any excuse to attack anyone, especially, and this is what I can't understand. I know that the internet is a place of safety for some people, and I get that. I get it. I'm not going to put them down. But don't attack people just because. I mean, I know that people attack other people because that's the only way they can feel better in themselves, and that's a psychological or mental health issue. That's something they have to deal with. But when you lie and you deceive people, that's when your credibility goes out the freaking window. And the fact that I have proven 100% that some people will go out of their way to deceive and lie, and then sit on their platform and make out that they are the good old, I didn't do anything wrong. Well, newsflash, sunshine. You've once again been caught with your pants down. Go figure. And who's to blame for that? I'm not the one to be blamed. The only person who can be blamed for that is yourself. Your own actions. Like I said, I'm not going to give 1 quarter, or my resolve is final. And I'm telling you right now, this is it. I'm putting this to bed. And if you push and you push and you push and you push, you're not going to like my resolve. Because I will go all the way to the core. And if you think you intimidate me, or you think that I am in any way intimidated by Yoda's friend or anyone else, if they would actually see how you're behaving, I don't think they'll do any more favors for you, considering that you dropped them in the shit. Because Yoda actually named him. And even I am not going to name him because I've got respect for this individual. Because he was one of the first people I met when I started going live. And I've got respect for that gentleman because he was honest. But if he finds out that his name has been dropped, oh dear. Oh dear. And luckily for him, I'm a type of person with integrity. I've redacted his name. So the only people who will drop his name and drop his identity will be you, Mike, or you, Yoda, or anyone associated to you. So here's a word of advice. Don't piss off the person that feeds you the information that you seek on other people. And the fact that you went after Max Lab and now using him as a mule to do all your little dirty work is disgraceful. I really do care about Max because I know that he's got social cue issues and I know that he's got a mental health disability. And Max, if you're listening to this, you need to distance yourself from these people. Look, you've made your mistakes. You've made your bed, fine. But please, 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 and that goes for you as well, Daniel, please distance yourself from people who abuse and take advantage of you. And I'm saying this as a human being. I'm not trying to mock you. I'm not trying to put you down. I am trying to show you that regardless of what your opinion is about me, I don't care if you continue to hate on me. I don't care if you hate me or whatever rocks your boat. But please distance yourself from people who manipulate you. All right. I know that you want to make money with the court documents and stuff like that, but that will only last for so long. All right, because these court cases will only last until August, and that's it. Then you've got a couple of weeks in court, and that's it. Please distance yourself from the negativity. Distance yourself away from the hate. Simple as. This is simple as. I know people don't like. I know people won't like this. I know people won't. I know there's going to be individuals. They're going to be hitting the roof. They're going to be. Oh God, there's going to be so many famous Facebook pages. Oh, I'm going to be famous today. But the thing is, I don't really give a shit because at the end of the day, today, right, I'm putting this to bed. And if anyone talks about it, anything, that's your choice. But I am not going to engage. I am done with these idiots. I am done with these two, with these idiots, because that's all they are. Idiotic liars. And anyone who has seen their behavior over the last few weeks or last 2 months, I rest my case. Enough said. Yes, he is Angel Perez. He is. He actually stated it to me. He actually said it to me himself. And the thing is, that's why I don't. That's why. We've spoken about that before, Angel. We've discussed that before. I'm sure me and you've discussed that before. And the thing is, like, I'm not like when I wrote to him about asking him to tell me the truth. Yes, I was forceful, but I also put in there. I said, look, if you need someone to talk for you or talk with you, right, ask him, tell him, let's discuss this, right? Because he was the one who caused. He was partial the cause of it. But then again, right. He was used. If you look at the bigger picture, why out of everybody Georgie knew, why did she go to Max Lab? Why? Because she knew that she could control him. She knew that she could affect, she could get a reaction. She knew that she would get something out of it. And then she goes back, and after when she got caught with her pants down, she then went back and attacked him. Huh. What, and all I asked for was the truth, and then I get called a bad guy? I know that Max Lab and Daniel and a couple of other people are posting these anonymous posts. I know for a fact they are. You can tell by their grammar and their spelling, especially the one with the email one. That's funny as hell, actually. But this needs to stop. It's going to stop. Anything after today, anything after this live stream, is on them. And then there's nothing they can prove. What? The DMs? Hey, newsflash, I've got the same ones. Yeah, I've got the same ones. At the end of the day, there's no hate. There's not hate. This is not hate. It's basically putting the facts out there. So you have now seen the facts. And there you go. Hour and 40 minutes. That didn't take me long, did it? Huh? To prove you can't make this crap. I swear to God, I must be. Yeah, I know, sweetheart. Hi. Hi. Yeah. Yeah, I seriously. I mean, you can't make this crap up. And then, like, I call it. Well, I mean, I am going to start playing the lottery because, like, I seem to get shit. I used to call this shit all the time. I knew that Bruce was going to get his ass ripped open. I knew that the judge was going to rip him a new one and actually, like, make absolutely sure he understands what he's done wrong. And lo and behold, he got denied again. The other people have covered it. I'm not going to cover it. Why should I cover something that other people have already spoken about? All I can say is, called it. I called it again. No, Mrs. Spoiler's not here. It's the cat I'm talking to. My knob doesn't fly. Oh God. Anyway, hi guys. Now that I do apologize. Right, first of all, I want to make an apology to everyone of ignoring you. I just needed to get all this out in and get it done because I am so bored about these individuals. I'm so bored about everything, and I hope now that word will spread. That the thing is, I have now made factual proof that people are lying through their teeth and they're being taken for a ride. So good luck on believing yourself. Because at the end of the day, you take me as who I am. I don't lie about the fact that months ago I was on a stream and I called someone to see you next Tuesday because it wasn't me. One thing for a fact, when you wake up in the morning, right, and Mike walks away from his mic, and then a certain individual calls a person in his stream, see you next Tuesday. What does that tell you about that individual? Now, if she behaves like that on a stream, what's she like in real life? You guys have made your bed. You fucking lay in it. Now, right, the doors are open. Now, your actions and your behavior and what you say can now be judged and questioned. And everyone has the right to do so. People will realize soon that how much of a mistake they have made to trust and believe what you say. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of stuff that Mike does that is good. Don't get me wrong. Please don't misinterpret that. Mike does a lot of good stuff. Okay, he does a lot of good stuff, and I'm not going to take that credit away from him. But he does it in the wrong way. His priorities are a little bit mixed up. But there you go. And when it comes to the crow bags, the fleas, and swamp lizard, and Jabba the Hoot, I'm sure that kid's put more weight on. He looks really unhealthy at the moment. The fact that they've calmed down and they're slowing down, don't you find? And then they're making shit up like, oh, ICE are going to turn up at Town Hall in Otter Creek, like the ICE are going to turn up there. They don't even have to leave their office, you absolute buffoon. What they'll do, they'll just do a check, take his name, put it in a computer. They'll find his passport, his number, his immigration information, his visa, and everything else, and they'll see if it's in date or not. And that'll be it. They do that'll be 10-minute check. And you want to sit on your platform and make threats that ICE are going to turn up? I mean, how many lies are you going to tell? When are you going to tell the truth? Oh, wait a minute, that you're chubby and you sit on your ass and you can't stand up because your ass is that big that if you stand up, the weight of your ass will crumple your legs. Oh, you're fat shaming. No, I'm not. It's factual. They said it themselves that they were too big. And the fact that, like, everything that's been going on over the last 6 months, everything that's been going on over the last 6 months. Hello, sweetheart. Hi, baby. Come on. Hi. You bite my leg, I'm going to fucking drop kick you. No. Go on. Go and get dinner. Go. Go. Go on. Yeah. Go on. No, go. Go. Go and get food. Go. She's not here. I'm talking to the cat. Yeah, so there you go. There's not much I can add. There's not much I am going to add. I've said what I needed to say. I've shown what I needed to show, and I've proven what I needed to prove. And I hope that people can use a little bit of common sense and see the hypocrisy of people trying to make out that, you know, and Mike, this is where you made a mistake. If you would have checked, if you would have actually checked your own content before you commented stating that I was never in that stream when you called a CPS and I wasn't there, it tells me that you need to talk to someone. This shows me that you're not thinking straight. The fact that you lied is going to open a lot of people's eyes. And they are now going to listen to you very carefully. They're going to question anything you say. And they should, exactly the same as they should with me or with anyone else. They should question what you're saying. And the fact, all they have to do is go past the last couple of streams and watch your conduct and behavior. And not just with you, but with other people. And watch your behaviors. I think they will come to the conclusion of what I have come to a long time ago. So my final thought, to be honest with you, is you need to stay the fuck away from people who I'm associated with, from me, and leave people to be people. Stop trying to rub your own egos by trying to spread your links and channels and everything else. If people want to sub, they want to sub. But the fact that you're doing it continuously, right? You're trying to boost people, especially someone who doesn't deserve half of it, who just jumped on the coattail of this case. If this case didn't exist, or if this incident with Jeremy Hales didn't exist, half of you would still be where you are 6 months ago. In actual fact, we wouldn't even know about two of you. Because one asked me what they should do, and I gave them advice. And never one, right? I plugged, and I actually put your link out there to get you a little bit up, get you higher in subs. And I regret that, because I didn't realize what I was walking into. And that's a my bad, and that's not going to happen again. And I'm going to move on now. I'm going to move on, but I assure you, this is me just warming up. So if you want the full freaking force, then I'm not the only one that you've lied to. I'm not the only one that you've betrayed. I'm not the only one that's boundaries you have overstepped. And I know for a fact you won't be able to resist. I know that for a fact. It won't be long. And it will not. It won't last long. I know for a fact that you're going to be on a stream, or you're all going to sit there and whine and complain and go, oh, fucking, yeah. And just for the record, I'm not British. I'm Welsh. I am part of the United Kingdom. But here's a word of advice. Walk away while you still can. There you go. My final thoughts. And now comes the fun part. There you go. Only fair, innit? Oh, wait a minute. Shit. Hang on a minute. What's this one? Did I forget that one? Oh, no, I didn't forget that one. My bad. My bad. Oops. Oopsie. Oops. Oh, there you go. Right. Go ahead. Just so you know, make sure that when you ask a question, it'll be at and then Spawn Trooper, one word, and then you'll see my name pop up. Click on my name and then ask the question. Thank you. Wait, who's that for, SMN? Oh yeah. I'm glad that you brought that up. Yeah, and here's another thing. All right, to all the mods in your channels, stop abusing your moderator status. Stop timing out people just because they come to my stream or they go to other people's streams. Stop doing that. There's no need for it. That's another thing. That is another thing that a content creator, right, an influencer of, like, if I had any of my administrators or any of my mods, right, time people out for no reason at all, that moderator status would be gone like that. I know I need to get to know people before I make them mods. And when I do make them mods, and if I see, for example, Lisa Farr or someone else or Aussie Jen in someone else's stream as a moderator, I will watch them for months. I will watch them for a short period of time. And if I decide to make them a moderator, I will make them a moderator. Because I've seen them, how they conduct themselves in other people's streams. And then if I want that, but I tell you one thing now, if any of these moderators I've got, Nimrod, My Pretty, who's my co-host, right? Eric, Ammo Girl, if any of them broke the rules and abused their moderator status, they would be gone instantly. That's why none of them have the head mod. That's why all of them have standard moderation rights. So stop picking on people, stop timing people out. If they break the rules of that stream and the content creators' rules, then you can take action. But if they're not breaking the content or the influencers' basic rules, stream rules, then stop with your trigger finger. Stop getting itchy. Stop abusing it. But then again, hey, what do you expect in streams like that, where people are narrow-minded and just, yeah. What do you prefer, a pot noodle or mac and cheese? Oh, pot noodle, Laura. Yeah, no, I've gone off mac and cheese ever since I came across fucking Bruce Matzkin. I used to like mac and cheese, but pot noodles, because you can use any type of anything. You can put anything in a pot noodle and it will taste great. Oh yeah, I've been Aussie Jen. I've been ghosted a lot, But the thing is, with some people, I expect it. With other people, Yeah, there you go. Lilu is a perfect example of a narrow-minded individual. I liked Lilu and Spliffy. I really enjoyed their company as well as Jen, and they decided to be hypocrites, and they decided to believe someone who was lying. And yeah, they came in, but at the end of the day, they came back and they came in. And to be perfectly honest with you, I don't have any ill will towards them. I've said that before, and I'll say that again. I have no ill will towards them. Everyone is welcome here, but I just think they need to step out of our box and look at the bigger picture. And I think after today, people will see some factual truths. And the biggest one was lying. Lie is dishonesty and lying through your teeth. Wait a minute. It's a shame, Ammo Girl, because the thing is, at the end of the day, you can't choose for people. People need to choose for themselves. You can't dictate what you want people to do. At the end of the day, I can't say what you should do or anyone else should do. Yeah. What is a pot noodle? Pot noodles is basically it's a um, like a meal-sized noodles, so like pasta, spaghetti, or rice or so, and it's got different vegetables, and it's got like a little sachet where you've got various different spices. It could be pepper, it could be curry, and what you do, you pour hot water in it, and then what happens? It's dry freezed. So when you put hot water in it, it heats up, and at the same time, it then becomes fresh. So that's a pot noodle. And if you ever want to eat some decent pot noodles, get Korean pot noodles. Oh, they're beautiful. Are very garlicky. They got a lot of garlic in them, um, but very, very, very fulfilling and very nice. Right. Let's see if there's any questions. What do you prefer? Well, is that the only question people are going to ask? My girlfriend? No, I don't give a shit about that guy. Noodle, Emma, I'd love you as my. Right. So, any questions or anything you want to ask about today's stream and today's content of today's stream? I appreciate that, SMN. I'm just a human being, and the thing is, I will defend myself and others if I know that by defending myself and defending others is also defending the fact and the truth. And I've said that from day one. And if people want to go out there and they want to hate on anybody, I know for a fact I haven't even checked this stream, and I know for a fact there's been people outside and they've hit the thumbs down or thumbs up. I don't care because it doesn't affect. And the fact that they've gave me a free view that there and also does affect the watch hours as well. Right, it affects the watch hours as well. And like I have found out that I'm now nearly at 30,000 hours watched, which I didn't realize. I didn't realize until I saw a notification on my studio on my dashboard. I was like, really? Wow. I understood when someone was in his stream, and every time someone tried to. Yeah, that's another thing. I mean, that's when I started realizing that, he was using me as a fun thing. He was loving the negative reaction. He was loving the reaction. But the thing is, what he didn't realize is that I clocked onto that very quickly, very very fucking quickly. Actual fact, I clocked on that one night when I was trying to help him set up his sound because he fucked it up because he doesn't know how to set it up. And even to this day, he still has that issue. But luckily, I've now reblocked him and the Wilbourns. And multiple times I've been DM'd and said, "Do you know that you were in a stream with the Wilbourns and with Skipper?" And I was like, "Was I?" And they went, "Yeah." And I went, "Really?" And they went, "Yeah." And I went, "Do I give a shit? Probably not." And I went, "Nope." Oh, that's brilliant news, Eric. That is some really good news. Congratulations, dude. Congratulations. Yeah, we need to get something. We need to sort something out for Snowflower and for Snow. Obviously, Snowflower. And then we need to get something done. We need to. Do you know what? When I do reach a decent amount of subs, when I do go monetize, I think I'm going to talk to a couple of people who are designers or merch designers, and I'm probably going to do some designs, and I'm going to put up a pictures for votes for, because I'm not gonna forget this what Snowflower did for Eric. So don't forget Snowflower. I'm like a rash. I always come back, and once I get into a routine, I am going to make a special edition Snowflower. Yeah, I'm not going to give away everything. You watch people copy that now. So congratulations, Eric. I'm glad that the Wolf Den community and everyone in this community as a whole were able to, especially Snowflower, were able to support you and help you with this 2-year ongoing nightmare. and I'm glad that like you now will be able to be more mobile than you were before. So congratulations, big man. Well done. You did well. You all did well. Do you know what? For a second there, I was about to plug my stream. For a second, I was about to go, right, guys, listen, if you got any friends who like a bit of sense of humor and don't mind foul language, spread the word. Take my link and spread it to all your friends. And then I thought, why should I do that? I want people to find me by themselves. I don't even put tags on these live streams. Oh yeah. Oh no, he's gave away his. Well, he doesn't put tags. No, I don't. Why should I? Why should I? So, you know, today was a stream that, well, you wanted your name out there. You wanted the truth. Yeah, you got it. That's just part. The description is just a small piece. The truth hurts. The truth hurts. Oh, and something else I want to just put out there. All right. Oh, Small Trooper is a coward. He doesn't have his comments open. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I forgot what I was going to say now. Shit. What was I going to say? Oh yeah. Here's the thing. You complain that I don't have the comments open. Huh. Okay. Well, here's the reason why. Why should I have comments open on live streams where you are able to subscribe, come in, and talk? And then why should I have it open and not have it down for subscribers only? Let me tell you something right now. To having it subscribers only gives me control. It gives me the control to protect the people in the stream. This is one of the reasons I also have moderators. And trust me, I have lionesses. I've got 3 of them. I've got 3 lionesses, right? And I've got a tiger. And I can assure you, I don't need any more or less. But in the near future, things are going to change. At first, I was going to say that, like I did say that all veterans are going to get moderator status, but after what I witnessed and what I saw and what I understood, I thought it was best to just. And one veteran asked me, out of respect, asked me to remove the moderator status from that individual, and I respected that request because that person requested it. And I am not a type of person to, and I wasn't happy about it, but the individual asked me, and I respected that because I respect that individual a lot, in fact. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, questions, come on. Wait a minute. Are you talking about comments on your replay? Yes, Kathy. Yeah, I am talking about that. Yeah. I don't see the point of having comments open on live streams if you want to come in. I mean, the amount of people who have subscribed, come in, done what they needed to do, and then unsubscribed while they're still in the stream and then left. I mean, it's obvious. I mean, I can show you. Actual fact, it is funny. It is absolutely hilarious. But for me, it's about the quality, not the quantity. If people want to, leave or unsub or anything, I don't lose any sleep over it. Because the thing is, I want to naturally grow. I want to grow with positive, good people. And I've met And I know a lot of people, and some people have actually, frowned upon me and left, but that's their choice. And at the end of the day, I'm always going to be welcome. I'm not going to be one of these typical hypocrite, hateful, spiteful, old, lonely people who go, "No, you were like this. I saw you say this." And I've had people come in my stream and I've confronted them straight away. I said, "Hey, have we still got an issue here, or are we good?" And I've done that to a couple of people. And I've even got personal messages on Facebook going, "Dude, I expected you to rip me a new one, but you didn't. You were very graceful and respectful." And I went, "Well, why shouldn't I be?" I don't have to blow my own trumpet. I say it as it is. You don't like what I say. No one's forcing you to listen. No one's forcing anybody. But when you start bullshitting and you start lying and you start being dishonest and spiteful, just because you had your feelings hurt, or just because you can't handle the truth or facts, hey, turn the internet off. Go for a walk. Get a hobby. Go scuba diving. Go parachuting. Go rambling, or buy yourself a motorbike and go down the motorway at 90 miles an hour, or say, Paul Marine, welcome. Hey, buddy. Yeah, you've missed a lot, sunshine. Yeah. Welcome to the stream, Marine. How you doing, buddy? And get yourself a hobby. The internet is not life. All it is an extension of knowledge. It's basically giving you the access. It gives you that free access to the world, to knowledge, to other people. And if you want to live in a cocoon where you wake up in the morning, you make yourself coffee, you turn the computer on, and all you do all day is sit in front of that computer, and then at night you just go back to sleep, and you wonder why that you've got issues. Same with the cell phone. I know a lot of people use their cell phones now to watch YouTube and Facebook and stuff like that, but it's not healthy. It's not, unless you're getting paid for it. I do a part-time job, right? I do research and stuff like that, and part-time job. I haven't been doing it for last a while. I've had a couple of jobs, but I've refused some work because I just needed a break. Yes, I've lost a bit of money. I've lost quite a bit of income because I needed a break. Hi, Rattus, how you doing? I spoke about you today, but anyway, right? And I needed a break. And here's the thing: no one forces you to stay on the internet all the time. No one forces you. And the thing is, if you've got that many insecurities that the internet is the only thing for you to be able to be you, then please seek professional help. Please find someone who will help you see the light, get you outside, get you into the air, take you for walks and stuff like that. Don't make this your life. You can't earn that much unless you are the partner of Mr. Beast or something. These people have been working day in, day out. Every freaking day they're putting one or two videos up every day. They're making content every day. I, for example, have neglected my content. The last video I put up on gaming or anything was a few weeks ago. I've neglected that. But the thing is, I've got other stuff to do. And this is where all the problems come from. And that is why you've got people who are sheep. People who are easily manipulated. People who will not think or even look at something from outside the box and go, "Do you know what? That's wrong. That he shouldn't have done that. She shouldn't have done that. He shouldn't have done that. They shouldn't have said that. He shouldn't have said this. That. All right. Look what's happening with this court case. I mean, we've got Rattus in here. All right. Who was getting taken to court for the thumbnail. And last night you've got Biscuit Boy, right, filming him. And by the way, just for the record, I was in both streams at the same time, so I could actually see what was going on. And Biscuit Boy, Oh my God, he was being such a good boy. He was trying to, you know, when you were sitting in the car, Rattus, he wasn't even paying attention to you guys, but he did look over once. But the fact that that guy needs the attention, this is the perfect example of someone who needs to be removed from the internet so he can then get that help, or he can then decompress and actually become a human being again. Because he sounded rattled last night. I think he was expecting Ice to turn. I really do think that he believed every word. Crampon one, Flea one, Lisa Rabusi, whatever her freaking name is, right? I think that he believed every single word that came out of her mouth about Ice turning up to arrest Rattus. And I spoke about this earlier on. That if Ice, they would go, right, okay, yeah, okay, thanks for the information. Tip. Greaves, they'd put his name in. Right, okay, there's his passport number. There's his number for his visa. There was his last. There's his tax. IRS. Yeah, he's not needed. He's not wanted. 5 minutes. Check. Bang. Done. So, and here's the thing now. Rattus legally can contact ICE and say, "Excuse me, hi, Was there any calls made in regards of my person?" He can do a FOIA of information, public order information, whatever it's called. And if they have made those calls, then have a guess what? The Crampons and Lizard Boy, right, or Swamp Lizard, they're in more trouble than you think, legally. And like yesterday was just awesome news. From every angle there was fantastic news. Rattus didn't get arrested by ICE. ICE baby. ICE baby. Right. He also gave the bird to Biscuit Boy, who then in turn made a big thing about it. Well, why are you looking at a man's legs? Why are you looking at his lower extremities? There, Biscuit Boy, aka Thomas Collins. Mr. Collins, why are you looking at Mr. Rattus's how can I put it? His nether regions. Is there something you would like to discuss, or yeah. Yeah, you did. There is actually a post on Facebook where you are sitting. Where everyone can see the stand for your camera. Everyone can see you, but you and Miss Joy, sitting there. You've got your knee pad on, and next to your leg, you've got the beautiful British Commonwealth middle finger. Have some of that, motherfucker. And that was just awesome. The fact that you did that, it was like someone putting the O. What you should have done is the middle finger and the OK sign, right? That would have been perfect. That would have been absolutely perfect. And the thing is, it's like, it's so childish. And all this because of content. Lying through your teeth about someone not being in the stream, all for content. Dragging veterans through the dirt just because of content. Behaving like a child, all because of content. But when someone comes and hands you your arse and then it catches you with your pants down on multiple occasions, I'm not doing this for content. I'm doing this for truth. I'm doing this for transparency, right? And also to make sure that everyone knows what's going on. Because a lot of people are getting the wrong end of the stick. A lot of people are misinterpreting what's being said, right? Just because Rattus is sitting in my stream right now, just because he's sitting here right now, does that mean that I am responsible for the night when he came on my stream? He's right here right now. He can answer for himself. The fact, like I said earlier on, the fact that then after, with all this going on, that Mike sat on his little shore and said that he would go to war. He's got all the evidence, but he's not going to show it. And my comment that night, 100% is true, 100% is a lie. Either way, show me the proof. DJ Rattus is a fucking man with a spine. He can take constructive criticism. He knows that I've mentioned this on multiple occasions. He knows that I discuss this. I don't see him going on a hate campaign or trying to lie through his teeth. He knows that he's pissed me off a couple of times, and I've pissed him off a couple of times. And we've actually had arguments, but we've agreed to disagree, and we are men. We have moved on. Do we fight? No. Has anyone ever seen us fall out to such a point where I have to do what I had to do today? No. Because he's an adult. He's mature. So today, I'm putting this shit to bed. The fact that Mike dragged me into this shit. You shower once or twice a day. Milkshakes bring out the boys in the mouth. All the boys love the stay. So shut up, you. You're fucking coming out your mouth. Seriously, Ratters, you definitely need a cold shower once in a while. You do sunshine, you know. Anyway, by the way, you need to wipe that spunk off your chin there, mate. Spunky! Anyway, so if anyone's got a question, come in right now. Come and talk to fucking Ratters. The fact that I was blamed, or that I was dragged in and blamed for something that I had no knowledge of, let alone fucking was aware of. He's right here now. He's got big man sausage. He's got big balls. He's got spine. He can handle criticism. But I bet you any money within the next hour or so, there's going to be streams or there's going to be posts everywhere. Oh, Sport Trooper this, oh, Ratters this, all this. Yeah. Do you know why I'm not judging him and not questioning him? Because he knows exactly what the score is. Unless I have 100% proof or 100% evidence to agree or disagree of what's been going on, people have a right to question anything. But when you've got the other side stating, oh, we've got all the evidence, but don't produce it or show it or don't show transparency, what does that make you think? Oh, wait a minute, they must be related to the crampons. Sprawns, read my question above the question. Where? Right. Has anyone heard about the new drink in bars named after Bin Laden? It's called Two Shots and a Split. Oh, for fuck's sake. Who's got the biggest balls of them all? I have. Because I'm not scared of saying as it is. And I will go toe to toe with anybody. At the end of the day, pain is just a weakness leaving the body. And it's mind over matter. I don't mind, it doesn't matter. Simple as. And I can't believe I just read that out loud as well. SMN, you little git. And so there you go. Ratters, good. That was a good stream last night. By the way, where's Nemo? I like the fact that you actually went from Australia all the way to the American coast, talking about sharks and like crocodiles and alligators and everything else. But you did not read my comment and you didn't read it out. I am ashamed of you, sir. I know, Marina. I'm just joking. But there you go. I'm putting this crap with Numbnut. I'm putting that to bed. And I know for a fact what's going to happen. But I've said what I want to say. I haven't even warmed up yet. This is nothing. What you saw, what you've heard and witnessed in this stream today, this is nothing. And I am not expecting the medal. I'm not expecting the kudos. I'm not expecting a tap on the back or anything. This is factual. When you catch someone lying, and they've not done it just once, but they've been lying quite a bit, and they fabricate shit and they try to make themselves sound good because they have the wording to make themselves sound clever. But then they make silly, stupid mistakes and they don't realize it. Funny enough, didn't Bruce Matzkin, every time I caught him out, didn't he make these same mistakes? There's an old saying, think before you speak or check before you do. It's just like NSPs, normal safety precautions. When you pick up a pew pew, You make sure that the safety catch is on. You then unload the magazine. You then open and hold back the firing parts. You then check front, center, rear, and magazine housing to ensure that the weapon is clear. You then release the firing parts, forward assist, right? You then release the safety catch in a safe condition and in a safe direction. You then fire off the action. You apply the safety catch, dust cover, and scope and sights. You then take the magazine and place it into your magazine holder or your pouch and close your pouch. You have now secured that pew-pew. Boom. Tuba, is this a stupid question, but what is the name of the game you play on your streams? I am not a gamer, but interested in the sniper stuff. Well, there's one of the games that's called Incursion Red Star or Red River. That is basically a PvE where you can play on your own or you can play with other people. So you can have like multiple people playing together. So you're going after, and you can set it from very easy all the way to expert, which is, that's where AI can sneak up behind you. And, yeah. The other one is Deadside. I haven't played for a while because I've been neglecting trying to deal with idiots. And then you've got Armor Free. So you've got 3 different games. Yeah, they're all PvE or PvP. So, 2 of those are PvP and PvE. So PvP is person versus person, or PvE is person versus environment or AI. And some you can set them to easy all the way up to expert as well. So you can get sniped through walls and stuff. But like I said, are there any more questions before I then switch off and then we start talking crap? And just talk in general. Hey, chat. Hi, Cynthia, sweetheart. Nice to see you. Good morning. I hope you're doing okay. And Marine, you know, it's not a stupid question, dude. No question is a stupid question. No, you're welcome, dude. You're very welcome. You don't have to, you're welcome. It's a shame that there's so much lack of intelligence or lack of, I don't know. It's weird how people can, I don't know. But anyway, let me just do one thing here. I just need to clean up a little bit here. 1 second. I'll be with you, Twit Sweet. I just need to do something here. So, actual fact, I'm going to leave that one. I'm going to take that. I'm going to go like that. I'm going to go like that. I'm going to go like that. Tell you one thing, I don't know what it is, but I'm really, really coming up with some good thumbnails. It's actually quite good, actually. So, yeah. I forgot what I was going to say now. But yeah, I think today has been a insightful day, very informative, that's for sure. And I hope people will learn from all this and understand that if you think that your shit smells any different to anybody else's, well, that's where you're wrong. All right? You want to shit on your own doorstep, fine, but don't shit on mine, because I will repackage it and bring it back to you. Spawn Trip and chat. Have a blessed day. I'm off to work. Love you. Love Angel Perez. Much love and big hugs. Love you to bits. All right. Take care, sweetheart. And it's very, very good to see you again. And thank you very much for being here today. Thank you so much, my dear. Oh, wait, what? What is going on? What is this sacrilege? Oh, there you go. Right, so we got this one. Yes, so let's go back to this. Do you know what? I can't wait until I've made many, many friends and then I go monetize, because that I'm definitely going to invest in. Restream. I like Restream because someone said to me, why don't you go to Rumble? And I was like, what is Rumble? And then I realized everyone else is on Rumble. And I'm not like a follower. I like to be independent. You know, I have heard different rumors about Rumble, but no. Right, what was I saying? Right, okay, Kathy. Right, oh, wait, no. Yes. No, yes, no, yes. Kathy Stewart. Spawn Trooper, I disagree. There are actually stupid questions that deserve stupid answers. Asking to gain information or knowledge is never stupid. That is true. Gaining information and knowledge is always good for you. Because the thing is, by gaining knowledge and understanding the information that you've been given, right, will give you a better insight in what the topic or situation is. But a question is a question. And the thing is, if someone's asking a question, that means they don't know, they don't understand, or they can't understand. So you have to explain it. There you go. That's why I always say, SMN, Margaret, what do you call... No, SMN, no, delete that. Come on, delete it. No. Funny, but no. Don't make me delete it. I'll delete it, SMN. I'll delete it. That's no. Oh, no, I don't know. SMN, no, stop. I don't like these type of jokes because it will always offend someone and people will take it out of context and they'll think, so no. So I'm now giving you 10 seconds I'm giving you every opportunity to remove those jokes, dude. Come on. No. And the other one about, there you go. Right. Okay. Right. Where is it? Who are you? You at the back. Aussie, swap with SMN. Aussie, come to the front. SMN, back to the class, please. Back to the class. No, back to the class. Come on, both of you, get up. Come on, Aussie, stand up. Stand up. Mystic Sky, hi, welcome to the class. Please take a seat. All right, Aussie, swap with SMN. SMN, back to the class, please. Right now. Don't make me get the deputy headmaster. Don't get me I'll get the deputy headmaster Rattus, and he's got a cane. Right, off you go. Go sit back. Listen, I don't mind jokes, but with this day and age, and with respectfully, right? Here's the thing. Okay, we have to. I know these jokes are not meant in. They're not meant in a bad way, and that's meant you don't have to apologize, all right? But we have to remember that some people do not see them as jokes, and with this day and age, one has to be very, very cautious in regards of humor, because not everyone, right, will see the humor in it. Even though I have got friends who are gay, bi. And I even know one. No, I know one transgendered lady, and she explained to me that she doesn't give a crap. She finds it funny, but there are people who use it in a hateful manner. So I like to keep it neutral, if that's okay. I get it. There are jokes out there that are very funny, and but unfortunately, with this day and age, one has to be careful and one has to make sure that one follows the guidelines and the terms and guidelines. So, SMN, I appreciate it. I understand. I get it. I love you to bits. Big hug, but we just need to be a little bit more careful. That's what I'm saying. Because, like, the thing is, we don't want to end up on the same pedestal as, unfortunately, Jeremy's ended up, where he's being accused of being anti-Semitic. Now, we don't want to start getting accused of something else, do we? So there you go. Ah, what a day, what a morning, what a start. What do you mean back of the room is warm? And no, Aussie Jen is supposed to come to the front and SMN is supposed to go back. I don't want you talking to each other. Aussie, no, you two don't sit next. Aussie Jen, you move forward. SMN goes to the back of the class. He's there for one day. He can come back when later. So, yeah, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. FUBAR. Oh, my God, SMN. Stop it. Stop. Oh, God. Oh. You've been drinking. Have you drank too much coffee, SMN? Tell me the truth. Come on. You've drank too much coffee, haven't you? I just can't take you anywhere. Oh, God. Can you imagine going shopping with SMN and he just walks through the shopping mall, just coming out with these jokes and everyone's like just looking at him? Can you imagine the riot that could be caused in a shopping mall with him cracking these jokes? With this day and age and the way people are these days, oh my God. It would richly be breaking news, riot in Walmart in California. Man starts telling jokes and just caused a riot. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Too much of that Kool-Aid, I think. Yeah, Ken. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Too much of it. Just 2 cups. Sure. 2 gallons. Yeah. Anyway, guys, if you don't have any more questions, just remember one thing. FUBAR. If nothing goes right that day, no, SMN, absolutely not. Right? If nothing goes right that day, then you know everything is FUBAR. So remember, it's all FUBAR. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, God, this is going to be so funny. This is going to be so funny. Snafu. Yeah. Yeah. I expect SMN to go to Walmart, pick up a speakerphone. Yeah, I was about to say that, but I thought I better not. And then you go and say it. Can you imagine on that tannoy, the tannoy system? He picks up the phone, hits the tannoy system, going,
Ladies and gentlemen, what were the last words of the astronauts before the space shuttle Discovery exploded? Not that button.
Yeah. I mean, I can remember when that happened, the space shuttle disaster, when that first one happened. And it hadn't been a couple of days, and I'm sitting there, and the guy walks in and he said, "Hey," I went, "What?" He said, what does NASA stand for?" And I went, "I don't fricking know." And he goes, "Need another 7 astronauts." And I went, "Dude, too soon. Too soon, man." And he was like, "What else?" I went, "What?" He said, "You know the teacher that was on board?" I went, "Yeah." So what were the last words the commander said to her before it went pop? And I went, "Oh, no, dude, it's too soon." He went, "Not that button." Yeah, so... but yeah, I mean, one should not make fun of people who've unfortunately lost their demise. But wow, that was the fact that they knew that there was a malfunction with I think it was the ring around the seal. I think it was a seal or something. And then there was, I don't know. And then, but the second one, I think the second one, they could have rectified that. They could have fixed that. But obviously, But here's one thing about NASA and about the space program. all these years, you end up sending astronaut after astronaut after astronaut to the, to space and to the moon a couple of times. Okay, Apollo 13 wasn't really a good example, or Apollo 11, bless it, may they rest in peace. Was it Apollo 7? I don't know. Anyway, but the fact that you had people land on the moon, which has been proven, because there's still the struts from the landing crafts there, right? And they can prove, and it's been proven. There's man-made equipment and reflectors and stuff like that on the moon. The fact that you sent people to the moon, and then 40 years, 50 years later, you still haven't put someone. And then you got India and China and Japan or whoever, right, landing on the moon, right? Unmanned, of course. But here's the thing. If with all this technology, and with Elon Musk and his technology that he's got, why the hell don't we have people on the moon? Why isn't there anyone living on the moon? Why? Why in the 60s were they able to create equipment, spacesuits, and God knows what else to put people on the moon, but they can't do it now? Oh yeah, I keep on forgetting. Health and safety. That's why. Health and freaking safety. Back in Australia, when I was younger, I go to Kmart or Target to get to the toy section, grab a couple of those high bounce, super bounce. Yeah. What, you mean the small ones? Yeah, I used to do that as well. God, I used to get in trouble a lot about that. Just get a handful and just lob them. Just lob them. And you just hear this ding, 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 ding. And yeah, it was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. And man, the trouble I used to get into. 1 second, just blow my nose. No, I don't think. Yeah, I mean, you could say it was part of the Cold War politics, but I mean, the Russians discarded their space program, and they're somewhere. I don't know where it's in Siberia somewhere. There is actually a large compound, and it's got Buran. I think they used to call their space shuttle Buran. Is it Buran or Buran or Buran? I don't know, but they've got like 2 or 3 of them just sitting there collecting dust in a abandoned space thing camp. Excuse me. And here's the thing: if America and Russia and Europe would have sat down at a table and put their differences to one side, we would now not just have people on the moon, but we would have people coming back and forth to Mars, because Mars has been on the boards for years. Hell, they even made films of the bloody place. And they say that the gravity, Wait, Sunflower, if you're about, I message you back. Just need to know what music style you want. Oh, brilliant! I can't wait to hear this. Oh, God, I'm looking forward to this. Rattus, you're making me really excited. Not that way, but in that way. The fact that you have been, oh, God, I can't wait to hear this song. I can't wait to hear this song. I can't wait to hear this. Can't wait to hear the song. Can't wait to hear the song. Let's hear the song. Let's hear the song. So, yeah, I mean, it would be, I think, right, this is a message to Elon Musk and to President Donald Trump and to whoever is responsible for the space program. Give me a shout. I'll be more than happy to quit smoking. Just make sure you got shitloads of coffee in the spaceship, right? And I will be volunteering to go to Mars. Hell, I'll go to the moon and do a breakdance and take a dump on the moon and then make my way to Mars. I will be the first person if you wish. I don't care. I'm up for it. Healthy or not, I'm up for it. And by the way, I can't smoke up there, so I probably might do quite well, actually. And by the time I get back, that that supposed asteroid that's going to hit the Earth in 2032, we've probably bounced off something else. But give me a shout. I'm up for it. I don't know about anyone else, but you know. And I'll take. I was just wondering. I wonder if you can get Wi-Fi up there. Yeah, so I can go live stream. I can do live streams while I'm, ground control. This is Major Tom. Ground control is Major Tom. 9, 8. I'm just calling to my magic on 4. Sorry. Oh, it's good to get some shit off your chest and then move on and talk crap. Spawn, where you are, super glue a coin to the sidewalk and stand around and see how many people. Actual fact that you can get done for that over here. Because the thing is, if you do that and someone gets hurt, yeah, you can get sued. You can get your ass sued. That's for sure. You know, I mean, I've seen it in bars and pubs and stuff like that. Yeah. Houston, we have a problem. What is it? I've got that shit. Yeah. Well, shut your mouth then. Okay. So, guys, I hope, it's 2.5 hours. I mean, I don't even know why I'm so keen to not do long streams. But here's the thing, what I just want to point out. Whatever those idiots decide to do now is entirely up to them. I have put the evidence and the proof, and I've shown what needs to be shown. That people are lying through their teeth, that they're fabricating this shit just to make themselves look. They're creating content out of nothing. They are basically a disgrace. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys. I'm moving on. As far as I'm concerned, this matter is done. And if they want to continue, if Mike and Georgie and anyone else want to continue with this shit, then fill your boots, because you're not going to get a reaction from here no more. But let me be very frank. I haven't even started. This is me just warming up. There is way, way more that I can publish and that I can put up to make absolutely crystal clear how much of a fucking hypocrite you are, Mike Arthur, and you, Georgie, Chrissa, whatever you want to call yourself. And not just you two, but other people. So you now have the choice. But I know what you're going to do. Because I live free of charge. I control your emotions. I control your actions. And after today, proving that you're a fucking liar, have a good day, Mike. Seriously now, seeing you in that short has concerned me. I think you need to see someone. You look very ill. You look tired. You look run down. You need to get help. You need rest. And don't worry about my mental status. I am 100%. And if I do have an episode of my PTSD, I will call someone who I can trust, a friend who I served with, someone who actually cares. Or I will just give Eric or Saint Mitch or SMN or someone else, just randomly. I'll give them a shout and say, hey, I need to talk. See, I know when mine kicks in, but I don't play off it. I don't need to use it as an excuse. But I know what's going to happen. You are very predictable, and you won't be able to resist. And the fact that I've now proven that you are liars, not just once or multiple occasions, by the way, and that you are hypocrites, and that you are as basically on the same par as the fleas, the crampons, the walruses, whatever they want to call themselves, all right, is on behaviour. People just need to step out of the box and see this bigger picture, and then they'll realize it. But anyway, okay. Rattis, do you want to plug your stream? Eric, do you want to plug anything? Ammo Girl, do you want to plug anything? Does anyone want to plug anything where we need to get the link for you? And you know, I know she's not here, but I also want to just give you a quick shout out to Squid Pro Crow. She covers quite a lot. She's a Navy vet. And she likes pressing my buttons once in a while, causing me headaches all the time. Bless her cotton socks. But yeah, go and check out Squid. She's got a fantastic thing set up. She talks about court cases and that stuff like that. And it's not just about what's going on now, but in very other different court cases. So yeah, go and check her out. All right. I need to find a link. Where's the link? Where is the link? There you go. Yeah, go and check out Squid. She's probably still half asleep. Okay, so go and check her out. And then you've got Mr. Raticus, Mr. Maximus Dexicus Raticus. Oh, already covered. Cool. Then oh God, I forgot to put the link up for the freaking Eric. What is the status of your fundraiser? I mean, we've got the scooter secured. Everything that's a good step. So we've already got one thing. I mean, obviously, there's a couple of things that we need to still address, which is the tailgate thing and the generator. But what we should do first is check different avenues first, eliminate different avenues. Like if we can find someone who can repair one, who's got like an old one they don't need anymore, and then go from there. And also tail ramps and stuff like that. But do me a favor, make sure that everything is updated on your fundraiser so people know that like you've progressed. And guys, yeah, go and check out Eric's his servant spirit, his ministry channel. I'm not a church going individual, but sometimes I sit in and listen, and it is quite good for decompression. So if you need that moment, there you go. Okay. Also go and check out the diaries, the Dear Diaries for Rattis, and also go and check out the fact that yet again, Deuce Boy was denied, and the denial, the response from the judge, I called it from day one, and I said that judge, when he responds, it's going to be a oomph. And it was. And the fact that the judge put in there, and he said the presiding judge, addressed at the bottom, undersigned, when he said that he was going to be the presiding judge. Yeah, now he's done. Bruce is done now. He had until 12 o'clock last night, your time, US time, right, to hand over all and every bit of ounce of evidence. And I bet you any money he did not. So I've got a funny feeling that we're going to see another motion from Randy Sockett in regards to failure to hand over evidence. And I do believe, now I am not a legal expert in the States, but I do believe that'll be sanctionable. The fact that he has failed to hand over evidence. Wait, does it? No, it's because you copy. There you go. It's because here's the link again. Here's the link again. That one. Oh yeah. Yeah, Eric, that link, your ministry one doesn't work because it's a. Yeah. So you'd have to. One second. Let me fix that for you. 1 second. Please hold. Your call's important to me. Let's fix this, shall we? There you go. Right. This is the one. Right. Okay, guys, just to update you. There you go. There you go. Right. That link there, right, should be the correct link. Right. The thing is, when he put the link in for the YouTube channel, he missed the beginning, the www and https. So he missed the whole link. So if you click on that one, that will take you to his ministry channel. Yeah. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. All I can say is thank you very much for everyone for the support, and thank you very much for how can I put it? For everyone being who they are. I appreciate everyone, and I do thank you for following what's going on. I mean, even though people don't like the truth and people are not happy, at the end of the day, there's only two things that you can do. Right? Is just get over it. And I know that people in here are probably not happy, but here's an old saying: the truth will set thee free. Melissa Joy, hi sweetheart, good morning. Hello, Sponsor and chat. I hope everyone's having a fabulous Wednesday. Yes, everyone is having a fabulous Wednesday, but other people will not when they watch this stream. Yeah, I think what you should do, Melissa Joy and Ratters, is when you get a chance, is go to the beginning and enjoy the first hour and a half. Yes, it's the first hour and a half or first hour and 38 minutes, and you'll soon find out what it's about. And you'll hear Ratters being mentioned, not in a bad way, just in a good way. Well, bad and good. Well, in a good way. It's more generic, to say the least. And you will see hypocrisy and lies. Not from me, not from Raz. And this is why today's stream is about FUBAR. Right? It's a very, very old terminology, and it stands for fucked up beyond all recognition. Because I have, and just for the record, I haven't even started. I'm not even warmed up yet. But I did warn people, and I struggled. I had the angel and the devil on my shoulders, and I thought, is it worth it? Are they worth it? Is it worth? Yes, because people need to know. People have to understand and need to know that the facts and the truth, with evidence, all combined, will give you a bigger picture. And I have gave that bigger picture. And I'm going to continue to go on. I'm going to do my gaming, which, thank you very much for reminding myself. And I am going to post a little bit more content. Yeah. I am trying to get something together about about the motorbike and about working on the motorbike. But I need to make sure that I film it in such a way that all you see is the motorbike. And I need to obviously redact certain things and everything else. But there you go. So if anyone has any questions, ask them now, because I am in about a couple of minutes away from calling it a day. And I just want to say to the people outside, look, if you're going to be narrow-minded and you're not going to listen to the facts, then that's your choice. And I wish you all the best. But thank you very much for the view and the watch hours. I really appreciate that. To everyone who wants to stay unbiased and wants to be part of this community, and not just this community, but other communities who actually care about the facts and the truth, then you know what to do. I'm not going to go anywhere soon. Yes, Philip. I'm not. I try not. I try not to say. I like to have evidence and facts when I say things, and like at the end of the day, people sometimes it's very easily to convince people that something is wrong. But when you try to prove that it's right, or if someone says that they're right, but it's wrong, it's harder to prove that they're wrong than it is to prove that they're right. And today I have shown and proven that he is wrong and they are wrong for their actions of what they're saying. Because if you are a content creator, this is a stream. This is my YouTube channel. Right? It's not a show. I'm not a host. I'm not Stevie Harvey, or I'm not Matt Wahlberg or whoever. I'm not like Chuck Norris or someone like that. I am a content creator from the United Kingdom, from Great Britain. Okay, I am me. That's it. And if I see lies, I need to prove that they're lies. So therefore, I bring evidence. And I've never ever said anything and don't have the facts or the proof. And today's stream is going to put a lot of crap to bed, and a lot of people are going to see something that they haven't been seeing. And the thing is, when you've got an individual, it's very easy to blame people. It's very easy. I could go and blame Gail, who got treated with discontent because she happens to come to my stream. Gail is always going to be welcome in my stream. Always. And so is SMN and everyone else. And the fact that they got treated GBA, just like Eric did, right, should tell you and show you what these people are like. And the fact that on top of that they've lied. And the fact that their content creator himself has a brain like a goldfish. Because when I saw that short, I was like, hang on a minute, I was there. I was there because I spoke to him before. And I spoke to him after. I was in the stream. And I was there when Deuce Boy went onto his platform. I was there when even Deuce Boy told Mike to go shh, 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 because he was talking. Because Deuce Boy wanted platforms so he could spout off his crap. And the fact at the time, Deuce Boy didn't know who I was. And I've just proven that. 20th of August, 2024. Can't miss it. Well, Philip, the fact that the individual who's lied through his teeth is supposed to be looked upon as someone with respect and integrity. But I've proven that, unfortunately, he's just like everyone else, a clout-seeking prick, a prat, a buffoon. There you go. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to sit here and go on and on and on about it. At the end of the day, he's a grown-ass man. Let him decide what he wants to do. I doubt very much that this is going to stop on his side, but from my point of perspective, I already said what I wanted to say, and I'm putting this to bed for once and for all. Now I can actually sleep. I can actually walk away knowing full well that I have gave every single person involved in this every opportunity to leave me the fuck alone and not play with fire, and they refuse to do so. And this is nothing compared to what I've got. This is me not even fucking warming up. Actually, fucking have some coffee while I think about it. And the thing is, anyone, regardless if you agree with me or not, if you turn around to me, Philip, and said, I don't agree with you, do you know what? I respect that. I would respect that. This is the type of person I am. Because at the end of the day, if you don't agree with me, I'll go, okay, then fine. I appreciate that. But what don't you agree on? And how can I prove that what you say, and then make it into a constructive conversation where both parties can listen to each other in a peaceful and a educational way, and then both parties walk away with more knowledge and understanding of what's happened. Well, unfortunately, we do have a lot of people who just want the clout, they want the money, they want that green stuff, they want the views, they want this, they want that. To be honest with you, it took me multiple. I mean, I asked Atlas a couple of times what this was and what that was, and I asked people, "Oh, what's this about this? What's about that? Oh, what do I have to do here? What do I do here?" You know, I spent days asking people questions, and I spent multiple days looking at YouTube, everything they put up. I'm watching every video they're showing, they're sending on that studio thing. I click on it and I read everything, and I'm learning. I'm still learning a lot about YouTube. A lot about, and I've had people advise me, cut down on the swearing, cut down on the vulgarity and stuff like that. And I'm trying very hard to do that. I am working hard on trying to bring the vulgarity down, because like I am a hot-blooded infanteer. We say as it is, fix bayonets, pop smoke, flank left, on guard. It's one of those things, but I'm not one of these university or college educated service spewing mayors when one is talking, one is sounding so like this, and I'm not one of them. I say as it is, and do you know what? I'm glad I'm like that. I am really glad. And Mystic Sky, take care. Have a fantastic day. Thank you very much for visiting and coming to us and chatting and sitting with us. Yeah. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Okay, and for that, I have decided to do a little bit of a different outro. Okay, so instead of using my that, okay, I've got, and I tell you, I bet you any money, I'm going to be proven right today. I'm going to be proven right. I bet you. But guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, Wookiees and Ewoks, members of the jury, Your Honor, the state rests. Have a good day, everybody. Love you lots.
Spawn trooper riding in the night, heart of gold but ready to fight. Standing tall, doing what's right, shining truth like a firelight. Daddy's wisdom running deep taught me promises I gotta keep. Breaking chains, leaving pain behind, calling out the crooked kind. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they wear thin. Spawn trooper rides again. Ain't no fear when I'm around. Justice stands on solid ground. One last chance to make it right, or face the reckoning tonight. In the dark where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell. Standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they wear thin. Spawn trooper rides again. where shadows creep. Truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell. Standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lie. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances